One of the biggest hazards associated with earthquakes is building collapse. And as we can see from this figure, building collapse can really depend on how buildings are built in this case. Differences in materials and other things can really contribute to the strength of buildings, and even sometimes in one neighborhood, different buildings can be built to different standards. There are uniform and international building codes that are used in order to meet some sort of seismic hazards associated with building collapse, but that can vary from place to place. Here's a famous example of infrastructure collapse that happened in the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake on a bridge over San Francisco Bay. And literally part of the bridge collapsed in on itself during this earthquake. This was obviously built to standards, but was not up for this earthquake that occurred then. One person did die in the earthquake, but it could have been in this collapse, but it could have been much worse than that. And of course, engineers are very aware of these issues and come up with all sorts of strategies to prevent buildings from collapsing. On the left is seismic resistance, where it's just allowing the building to sway back and forth during an earthquake without failing. There are ways to control vibration, such as these internal structures that can be put in or retrofitted into buildings as they're either being built or renovated. And this base isolation one is where the base might be shaking, but sort of on shock absorbers here, it's isolating the movement to the orange area, and the building itself is not moving as much.